Oh, multi-view drawing. Okay, I'm going to create a multi-view drawing here. Okay, I'm going to be doing a little bit of visual mathematics here while I figure out some of the distances. So, bear with me here. So, and keep going that way, 13 this way, up 88. Use object snap tracking to get there, and then 13 there. So I'm going to delete some of these lines here. Oops, do that. First I'm going to stretch this line. Then delete these lines here. Now I'm going to use the offset command to just kind of duplicate these three lines where I need them to be. So the distance I need is 13 units. I select them and offset them. Kind of handy. Probably a polyline would have worked easier because I'm going to have to resize these now. Okay, pull up the line command again, draw this last one. Okay, and there's also a rib here to here. Not quite a 45-degree angle. Okay, and let's see. I need a fillet between, well, first I need to give the radius. Radius is 4 units. And these two. Then I need another radius of 6 between these two. Okay. And let's see. Well, I need another layer, won't I? Okay. There are some hidden lines that I need to draw in here. I'm going to have a hidden layer. Change my line type to a hidden line type. I'll change the color a little bit too. Okay, change my layer, then draw the lines. Okay. See, yeah. And let's see, 7.5 this way, straight down. Okay, I'm going to use the offset command again. This distance is going to be 15. Just select this line, put it over here. There we go. Okay, I'll need to change my line type scaling of it eventually, but not going to worry about that just yet. Okay, let's see, some other types of layers I'm going to need. Let's see, I'm going to want a center layer. Okay, using the center line type. Right there. Oops, I didn't change to that layer. Okay, there we go. Well, actually, this probably use the X line command instead. Nice infinite line there. And that does need to be the center line type. Yeah, the X line continues out indefinitely, so you can't actually zoom to it. So that's something of note. Let's see. Then I'm going to want a construction line or layer. Let's see. I'm going to want that to be continuous. Alrighty then. So this is basically the front view already created. So I'm going to create two other views. Okay. To completely describe this part, I would need the view that I have here, which I kind of defined as the front. However, technically it's, I guess, more of a side view. Then I'm going to make a top view and a left view. So in order to do that, I'm going to have my construction layer. And I'm basically going to work on the top first. So I'm going to use the ray command, actually. And basically every important point, I'm going to draw a ray facing straight up. Except for that center line there. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my zero layer, come up a bit on the lines, and start constructing. So maybe 30 units up, I'll start. Come out all the way to this intersection, and over to this one. I can get it to zoom everything. Yeah, it's going to be a little troublesome here. But come up on this line. Let's see. 44 units. Ah, I didn't actually complete the line, did I? There we go. Now I can zoom out around a little bit. And then here and here. Maybe yellow and white don't do so well together. I'm going to change from white to a cyan. That's a little easier for me to see. Hopefully you can see it well too. Alrighty then. Let's see. Going to go back to my center. And now I'll draw an X line, actually. Get this one. Okay, mark the midpoint. Okay, and where those two X lines intersect, I'm going to draw a circle that defines the hole right there. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line that comes right here. And also I need a hidden line as well, right there. Once again, I'll still need to change my line type scale here in a bit. Okay, so now for the rib, the top view, going to kind of just look like a couple of lines. Let's see. Well, actually, I don't know if that's right off the center or not, so I'll have to check. Okay, then I'm going to offset this line 10 units this way. Yeah, that looks right in the middle, so that's not bad. Now I've created my top view. So the next part section I need is going to be, technically it should have been the top, or the front view, but I started on the wrong side, so it'll be alright though. I'm going to go to my construction lines, create an array, okay, and starting right about here, to draw an array at 45 degrees, right there, so that all my other rays that I draw, I'm going to draw important points here. Just kind of go across. Alrighty then, and I'm going to do the same here. Okay. Now the reason why I drew this 45-degree line, I'm going to end up trimming everything off this side here. So I'm going to have this be my trim, and then these be trimmed. Okay. So that way, they all kind of end there. I'm going to pull up the ray command again. Every point that these hit, draw the necessary rays. And come to the center. Oops. Draw a ray right there. Okay. So let's see. These here were the rib. So I'm going to go my 0 layer. This is the front face of the object. And then up to the top of the object. Then the rib of the object. And I'm going to create the hidden lines right there. And also for this circle. So let's see, I'm just going to come out in this direction. Total of 7.5 units. Come down. Same thing over here. And come down. Okay, so almost done. So in order to reduce the clutter, I'm going to turn off my construction layer by clicking on the light bulb. Okay, that way all those yellow lines are gone. Well, they're still there, you just can't see them. It's handy if you're having to clean something up. Okay, so what I've got are some fillets that I need to do. Okay, I'm going to use the fillet command. Okay, find a radius of 3 units, and these two. Oops, a little problem there. I'm going to pull up the fillet command again, and say trim, no trim. That way it doesn't get rid of the line right there. This one, however, should shrink up a bit. And with this one. Okay. So then I'm going to do the same thing. Radius of 3, and here and here, and here and here. And shrink this up a little bit. Okay, so almost done. Except technically there is a little round up here, except I can't see it very well. So I'm going to turn on my construction lines again, clicking the light bulb. I'm going to select my construction line. I'm going to create lines. Okay, let's see if this does me any good. I'll get to there. This will get to there. Okay, so I'm going to have some sort of arc here. Okay, since it's going to be at a strange angle, how am I going to be able to work that one out effectively? Okay, so what I'll actually have to do is come from this spot here to here. Okay, that's where I need to be. Then here, and also to here. Then I'm going to create an arc. Yeah, actually, and see if this will work. So start, center, end. The problem is this does not fit exactly the way it should. So I cannot use an arc, and also I'm on one layer. So I'm going to have to use the elliptical arc. So let's see. We'll start off with a center. Okay, here, endpoint of the first axis, endpoint of the second axis, start of the angle, end of the angle. Okay, that's good. I can stretch this down if my computer didn't crash. Okay. Then I'm going to mirror this object across this line. And no, I don't want to erase the source object. Like that. Okay. Then I'm going to have to turn that around and do the same for here. We pass from here to here, and then up. So, once again, the elliptical arc, starting from the center, here, the endpoint of the first axis, endpoint of the second axis, start of the angle, end of the angle. And I am on the wrong layer again. Okay. So, this one, I'm going to mirror it as well. This object across this line. Then I'm going to stretch these lines here back to where they need to be. I'm going to turn off the construction layer. There we go. I now have a multi-view drawing. Okie dokie. And let's see, I think that is it. So